Quick shout out to W Energy for sponsoring today's mod showcase. I've been testing this mod for a while, so this definitely helped. If you want to check out, link is in the description. Use code Lightning Legion to save 10% off your order. And alright, let's see what this mod does. Hey everybody, and welcome to the Cartoon Chasers mod. My name's Blue, or Logan, whatever you want to call me. And you may wonder, why is this mod called Cartoon Chasers? Well, you'll soon find out. Let's start with... I should have labeled these chests. Crap. Let's start with this chest. This chest has a lot more stuff. So as you can see, or as you may not see, most of this stuff is from Rick and Morty. And why did it have to start raining? It had to start raining as soon as I started, didn't it? Be advised, this one show I'm about to show you, it is on Adult Swim, so if you are under 13, please don't watch it. So first off, to show you the advanced workshop in Rick and Morty. So, and then there's a ton of other cartoons as well. But I'm just going to show you this. So I'm just going to show you all the items and everything. So like this, there are a ton of stuff. Portal gun blueprint. Rick's portal gun, the blizzard crystal, the Plumbus, the iconic Plumbus. You got Plumbus on a stand. Yeah, it looks cute. You got the Plumbus, used for a variety of features. No one really knows what, but it's there. Basketball goal, which be hoop, but whatever. You got Rick's notes. Obviously, that doesn't do anything either. Most of these items are just kind of there. I'm not sure. Got Pickle Rick! Pickle Rick! Awesome. That's Sentient Switchblade, which I wish it made a few sounds, but it doesn't. Now, as obvious, for any of these items, not this, but for any of these items, we shall be needing a test subject. And what's a better test subject than Jerry? Yes, the Jerry from Rick and Morty. Doesn't do much, looks useless, pretty much as useless as he is in the show. Now, the Switchblade does about 3.5 damage. So, about 3 hits to kill a Jerry. Luckily, I have many Jerrys. Now, Mr. Meeseeks can summon, well, a ton of Mr. Meeseeks. And these Mr. Meeseeks will actually... Well, oh, no, they won't do anything. So basically, yeah. Basically, oh no. Yeah, so if you click on these Mr. Meeseeks, so say like, I don't know, build me a house. Boom. And then once the task is done, or tell me a joke, how about you cook me a meal? Ooh, suspicious food. Good choice. So basically, when you left click on Mr. Meeseeks, not left click, sorry, right click. When you right click on Mr. Meeseeks, you will come up with this menu, and it will do whatever you want. Like for example, I built 2 houses on top of one. Yeah, I'm just gonna. Is that thing gonna die, or is that thing just gonna breathe in there? Okay, okay, that thing's gonna just exist. Yeah, so once you summon a Mr. Meeseeks, it's there forever. So I would be careful with, so I'd be careful with that. And then you got the Love Potion, Purified Phoebe, and the Love Antidote, which turns everyone into a praying mantis. And then you got Gwendolyn, which Gwendolyn is very oddly detailed. Yeah. I'm gonna blur this. This is not for younger audiences. Please do not look at this. Yeah, so I'm still gonna go through this, but please, if you're under 18, skip this part. So Gwendolyn's positions: got on knees, sitting, lying on the back, on back, legs up. Yeah, so Gwendolyn is the sex robot from Rick and Morty. So then you got the portal gun, which is the better thing, which is the best thing actually. Death Crystal, Flaxian Crystal, Time Crystal, the Freeze Ray, and here we go. Here we go. Now we got the spawn eggs. Here's the best parts: Evil Morty, Toxic Morty, blah blah blah. Ton of other versions of Rick. Okay, here we go. So let's start with the spawns. We got Morty, which honestly doesn't really look like Morty. Just kind of looks like a generic Death Crystal, Time Crystal. Doesn't really do anything. Bird Person, Bubba Lubba Dub Dub. Toxic Rick. Evil Morty, which actually is a boss. Evil Morty is a boss. Get the Freeze Ray, which does that. Which can pretty much kill things pretty much instantly. It took off a huge chunk of Evil Morty's health. Yeah, one hit from the Freeze Ray will, like, dominate Evil Morty's health. Yeah. There goes Evil Morty. And yeah, so this is already getting way out of control, so I'm just going to go through this quickly because I still have a ton of other shows to show you. So, Toxic Morty, Jerry, you don't need to see that. Rick Sanchez, Female Rick, Sheep Rick. Yeah, so you got Bathrobe Rick, Metal Arm Rick, nice. Female Rick, which... Is it wrong that I think Female Rick is kind of hot? I guess it doesn't matter. And then you got the actual C-137 Rick that we follow throughout the show. Alright, now let's show you off quick things. Then we got the portal gun. So the portal gun will fire out these portals, but basically you press V, you're going to need these portal cartridges to refill the portal gun. Basically, you right-click it and it'll refill, and you've got a few things. You got Froppyland, you got Froopyland, Nether, C-131, which I'm going to show you now. So C-131 is basically just a world of just like duplicate houses. I'm not sure if this is going to be updated or not, but we'll see. And then we got the Pawn Shop Planet. Which I'm not sure, actually yes, there is something for this. So the Pawn Shop Planet, this is the Pawn Shop Planet Igniter. I'm not sure what this does exactly, I'm not quite sure. And then we got, Froopyland. Very colorful, for a second I was hoping to see a Froopy mutant. You got the Rainbow Water, you get the Rainbow Water, you get just kind of everything. Then you got... and then we got Butt World. Yeah. Yeah, so Butt World is just... basically... Yeah. The Butt World is basically Butt World. Yeah, so apparently... Oh god, I'm just in a ton of shit right now. Okay. Yeah, so Butt World is kind of just Butt World. Yeah, it's kind of just... Yeah, so Butt World is just kind of Butt World. Place that down. Yeah. Okay, cool. Where's my stuff? Oh crap, I lost all my stuff. Oh shit. As I said, I'm gonna go over the recipes. So this is the empty canister. So it's 3 glass, 3 iron, just like that. The advanced workstation is 2 blocks of redstone, 2 iron blocks, and a crafting table. Basketball goal. That should say basketball hoop. I don't know. I'm not sure if that should say basketball hoop. I don't know. You got the Butterbot, which needs a tin can and a robot. Robot just needs a motherboard and a supercharged battery. And to make a motherboard, you need a battery, cable, and a circuit board. To make a circuit board, you need a slime ball and copper. And to make a supercharged battery, you need a battery and turbulent juice. And to make a cable, you need raw copper and redstone. Now, to make... I'm trying to think. Plumbus on a stand is just Plumbus. To make the Plumbus, you need a sponge, rotten flesh, and shears. Make the sentient... You can't make the sentient switchblade. I'm trying to think of anything. Oh, yes. Pickle Rick you cannot make. There is a few other things, like the tin can. That's that's ingot and iron nugget. Dark energy ball is just bacteria cell and a plebe. Bacterial cell is a glass vial and rotten flesh, and a glass vial is just glass panes, just like that, and you get 6 of them. Oh yes, the portal gun. So the portal gun is basically the portal gun blueprint, block of redstone, 3 iron ingots just like that, and a portal cartridge. And the of anything else. The gold star scepter is, yeah, this one is very rare. This 3 nether star and 2 blaze rods. Oh, and then the interdimensional portal gun you cannot make. Is kind of sad that you can make that. And butter with bread is just butter, bread. Szechuan sauce you can't make because it doesn't exist anymore. But yeah, there are a ton of things in this mod, so I'd check it out for yourself. Blitz, you gonna bark again? Yeah, Rick and Morty was a bust. So on to the next cartoon, because this was okay. Next cartoon is ooh Adventure Time. Here we go. Which actually, speaking of, I need one more item. Really. This. Nope. Where is it? Yes, the interdimensional portal gun. Oh, and I wanted to show you this as well. Yes, so the interdimensional portal gun, along with the portal cartridges. So the particle beam wristwatch basically just does what it is, fires the particle beam. But more specifically, I'm going to take everything in this chest real quick. Because this be shown off properly. So, and before we leave, I'm just going to... Okay. So, yeah, this needs to be shown off properly in their world. So, this portal gun, interdimensional portal gun. Oops, wrong thing. Yeah, so this interdimensional portal gun basically gives you access to everything. Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, and where is that music coming from? Sorry. Disney Channel, Fox, which they're apparently going to do Fox, so they're apparently going to do... I do hope this mod gets updated, because right now it's... I'm not going to say it's a bit of a mess, but welcome to the land of ooh. So now we've got a few things. We got the Fin Sword. I'm going to grab some Jerry spawn eggs, just have it. Yeah, so we got the Fin Sword, which gives you... I'm just going to summon a few Jerrys, because who wouldn't want to kill Jerry? We get the Fin Sword, which gives you Speed 2, Regen 2, and Strength 2. Which really is overpowered. Then we got the... Scarlet. We got the Grass Sword, which we all know what happened with we all know what happened with Fern. If you guys have ever watched Adventure Time, which I assume most of my viewers have. We got the Night Sword. Again, these models look pretty cool. I will say I do wish they looked a bit better, but I cannot blame the mod creator, honestly, because he made an awesome mod. I actually really like this mod. I do wish the dimensions had a few more structures to them, though. I will say. And then we got the Demon Blood Sword, which doesn't really do anything. And then we got the Root Sword. I didn't think of anything else. Oh, yeah. Small Sword, the 40, and we've got a lot of weapons. We got Marceline's Axe, which does about 10 attack damage. The Banana Spear does 4. Fight King's Sword does 10. The 4D Sword, which is really powerful, does 100 damage. think I have that. Yeah, it does 100 attack damage. Small sword does 4. This does 4. 4, 4. This does 8. Night sword does 8, and that does 6. Oh yeah, I need to be dressed for the occasion. I'm Finn! Look at me, I'm Finn the human! Okay, anyway. Let's get to a few other things. Ah, here we go. Most important, spawn eggs. Alright. We got Finn. And the human. Dick the dog. Bubblegum. Marceline, the vampire queen, which, not gonna lie, she's kinda... I am not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, Marceline is really hot. And, well, I mean, in general, she is a hot character. Not gonna lie. And then you got a marshmallow person. Look at the marshmallow people. Woohoo! Marshmallow people. And then we got the food. The gold pile. I am surrounded by gold. Yeah, we got 2 variations of the gold pile, so we can just kind of just... Woohoo! Gold! Gold everywhere! Then we got the Finn cake. Strawberries, oranges, eyes, pizza. Awesome. Finn cake. And then we got Ice King's crown, which gives you 10 armor, plus 2 armor toughness, and 30% knockback resistance. Crown is awesome. Not gonna lie. Crown is freaking awesome. And then we get the Finn cake, which is, in general, just really tasty. Which, just in general, the Finn cake is really freaking... I don't know where that portal went. I'm just gonna... Okay. So that was Adventure Time. And then this is... Okay, let's see, the next show. This was pretty hectic. Oh, you know what I'm sorry, I haven't been going over the recipes. I'll go over the recipes in the last minutes of the showcase. I'm sorry, this was kind of rushed. Okay, and then we got a regular show. Got all the spawn eggs. Some of the items don't do anything, so I'm trying to kind of just... Got the regular TV. Rigby's trampoline, which actually does make you bounce, so that's actually good. And then we got Death Kwon-Do, and then we got Brain Max. You guys remember that episode from Brain Max? I do wish it did give you some sort of effect, but it doesn't. And then we get the power. We get the Destroyer of Worlds arcade machine, which I will save for last. Then we get the Death Kwon-Do notebook. So the Death Kwon-Do notebook doesn't do anything either. It's when, like, you're in... Okay, so let's get through this. We got Rigby. Damn! As... Skips. Pops. Benson. Mordecai. I will save this one till last. Thomas. Muscle Man. Margaret. And Death... Oh, God! That is a... Did not need to see that. Yeah, and then we got this. So this arcade machine can only be active by the boss token. So this boss token, which I will save for later. First, let me review the rest. Because I don't want to... Because I'm going to save the boss token for later. It'll be at the end of the mod showcase. Next is Scooby-Doo. So Scooby-Doo, basically, as it said, you know, the old Scooby-Doo shows. Get Shaggy. I do wish the models were a little better or a little more consistent in their coloring, but that's just me. And then we got Fred. Whew. Binoculars, which when you hold it, you get a zoomed in view and you can't move. Then you get the hang glider, which basically just allows you to slow fall. Scooby snacks, which doesn't really do anything. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. And then you got a lot of food. Then you get the bat wings, which again doesn't do anything. The bat snack, again, they're all foods. They don't really do anything. All right, now on to the best part of the regular show part of this is the boss token. The boss token is used to summon the Destroyer of Worlds. Why isn't he moving? Why isn't he destroying things? He's not destroying anything. Not destroying anything. Why isn't he destroying anything? Come on, destroy it. Oh god. Oh god, he's coming for me. Okay. Yep, he's coming for me. Okay. Come on, take me. Ow! Wow, that's... I think I just killed Thomas. Oh god, I just killed Thomas. Where's he going? Get back here! Come on, get back here and face my particle beam. Face my goddamn particle beam. I can't aim for shit. There he goes. Oh shit. Oh. Well, at least he's far away. Well, at least he's far away, so that's good. Alright. Oh, and yeah, to make the portal fluid, basically, yeah, so to make the portal fluid, we need, so basically you combine dimensional powder and liquid slime, and you take that into a brewing stand. Basically, take a brewing stand, dimensional powder, liquid slime, and you power it with, obviously, what you normally power it with. So, you take the dimensional powder, take dimensional powder. So basically what you do, take dimensional powder, put it in a brewing stand with liquid slime, and basically you get portal fluid. And you get the liquid slime. So what's different about this is this can be made to use... So basically now we grab an empty cartridge and a crafting table. And then this, basically we combine this, an empty cartridge, boom, we get a portal cartridge. That's how to make the portal fluid. Yeah, so this was good. Me and Blitz are gonna say bye. Come on, Blitz, face the camera. Do me this one favor, face the camera. Come on. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and strike the bell with the lightning so you never miss another video. And if this is the first video you've seen by me, maybe subscribe to stick around for my other content. And I hope the Destroyer of Worlds doesn't come back, because I really don't want to die. But yeah. Bye, guys. And there's a lot more to this mod, so I'll leave it to you guys to check it out if you want.